Hey everybody, it's John DePietro, and I am in Hatfield, Massachusetts. I'm talking with the #1 man at Diamond RV, Mark Lebrecht. Mark, so good to see you again.
John, how are you, my friend?
I'm great. And you know what, Mark? As I drove by your dealership today, it looks like it's gotten bigger and bigger because it looks like a long ways from one end to another, and I just see a lot of units on your lot.
Well, you know, this year we've had a big change. We used to be, I'd call it a little bit of a slumlord. We used to have some apartments out front, and we were able to knock that down, and it's given us about another 400 foot of frontage across the front of Route 5. So we've got all our motorhomes lined up out there, and we've got some exciting things to come on that piece of property in the spring.
Right, and it's also impressive when you're driving up 91 and you look over and you see, stretching for a great distance, a huge selection of RVs and motorhomes.
You know, we do. We've probably got 200 plus units here in inventory right now between Montana fifth wheels, Newmar motorhomes, Winnebago motorhomes, a bunch of the Keystone stuff, and we're really excited. We just took on some Coachmen Class A's and Class C's again this year, which we've had in the past. We were a top 20 Coachmen dealer for a lot of years. Kind of went a little bit different way, and we're excited to be back with them this year.
Okay, one of the things that I heard you're excited about, and I know when I was talking to Bob on the way in, everybody's psyched for Boston, and what are you bringing to Boston?
Oh my gosh, are we excited. You know, being out of that actual market area, we tend to go there with motorized only. So we're going to go in there with some Newmar product. We're going to have Dutch Star, Ventana, and Ventana LE. So we're going to have products from 43-foot diesels to 34-foot diesels. We're going to have a couple Winnebagos in there. I think we're going to have a 35-foot Vista Class A, and we're going to bring a Class C Winnebago. And I think we're going to bring in a couple Coachmans because we're excited to have them, like I said, this year. And we'll probably have somewhere in the vicinity of a 30 or 33-foot Murata and one of their Class Cs also. So we're excited. That's a great motorhome show for us.
And if I remember correctly, the biggest lines are in those diesel pushers where everybody wants to see what they are. And they come out with their head shaking saying, I can't believe this is in a motorhome.
You know, hopefully we're going to be able to take you out in a few minutes and show you one of those. We're going to have a new Dutch Star there, and that's the top of the line where we go. They're priced in excess of $400,000. But, you know, with 20-year payments now, you know, it's somewhat affordable. Yeah, they are. Not for everybody, but, you know, and we're just excited to have that product line.
Well, let's take a walk out there if we can, because one of the things that I know in my trip to Napanee a few years ago, the craftsmanship that goes into the Newmar products is really unrivaled in this industry.
We are so excited and proud to be a Newmar dealer. There are only 54 Newmar dealers in the United States.
The entire United States, okay.
So we're really excited to be there and be one of their dealers. And I think we've made quite an impact already in the short time that we've been a Newmar dealer. We're going into our 4th model year now. I personally use one as a demo, and it's just a great, great product. Outside eye appeal on it, you know, with the full body paint that the Newmars have. I mean, come on, how can you not get excited about that?
That is cool. That's detailed paint.
Oh my word. That's called feather cut, and they're all wet sanded, buffed to perfection. They do a great job.
I'm going to get it straight on from the front because I think this new front end is pretty...
And you know, John, you can do that because it's a little dark out. That stainless steel won't blind you.
Right, exactly. And as I go down the end here, it's pretty amazing. Now, Mark, it's important to note that you're not selling these just to people in the greater Hatfield area, are you?
No, we delivered one to Texas this year, and it's common that they go to Florida. So, you know, you're selling them all over New England and all over the United States. Again, with 54 dealers in the country, if you have the particular color that somebody's looking for, a model, you got a real good shot of selling it to them. Okay,
show us a little bit of the features of this one, because this baby is, you know, as I look at it through the camera lens here, we don't look like we're in a product on wheels. We look like we're in a house.
You know, and Newmar, their claim to fame is when you know the difference. And as you look around, you can tell there's a difference. No two Newmar products are built the same way. They will do everything custom, or they have a standard build, but you can adjust things as you go along. So from the tile floor, which is a free floating floor, and it is actual ceramic tiles, to their cabinetry, which I would consider this an actual high-end home style cabinet, hidden hinges, 4 different type of woods. There's 7 finishes to this cabinet.
And these are the Amish people that put these together,
Absolutely.
Right?
And truly, we were there less than 3 weeks ago, and it was really interesting. It was about 0, actually a little bit below. I think it was 2 below. 4 o'clock in the morning, looking out our hotel window.
Bicycles?
Bicycles.
Don't tell me the bicycles.
Honest to God, bicycles, you saw that, John, because they don't want to take their horses out when it's that cold.
Oh, okay.
So yet a few of them did have the black horse and buggies, but the bicycles, which is really neat.
The bicycles.
So again, going back to this unit has a couple roof air conditioners. It has hydronic heat, which is a diesel-fired furnace, so it's more like your home.
Heat your floor?
This particular unit doesn't have radiant heat in the floor. We have a fireplace.
Fireplace.
42-inch TV, which works off a televator, so when you're traveling, that just goes and it gets hidden down.
And I noticed the brand on that was Sony. It's not some brand that you never see.
Again, everything they do, and again with Newmar, they're never going to put you between the I call it the dog and the tree. If you have a problem with that Sony TV,
The dog in the tree.
that's right. You know,
That's quite an analogy.
well, you know, a lot of times you buy an RV, and the dealer and the manufacturer say, "Well, that's a Sony TV. Bring it to a Sony dealer. We'll take care of that stuff here."
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay. Now I see the dinette has kind of been reintroduced.
You know, in the coach that I use, I like a dinette. I like the idea of having a booth set up. When you do that, it gives you a little bit more storage underneath. You know, so it becomes more user friendly. And this is what we call one of the hottest selling units. It's a bath and a half. And the way Newmar does it, they have a center hinge on the door. So you see how that door opens up?
Oh, look at that.
So you'll be able to use it with both slide rooms in.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's right, because when you're traveling and you've got the slides in,
Yeah.
you still want to have access to your facilities.
So that's your small bath, and this is a full wall slide. I want to say this slide room is like 28 feet. It's a flush floor side, and Newmar is the only manufacturer that has tile in the slide room. It's not carpet in the slide room.
Ah, okay. So you really, unless you make a point of noticing, it looks like one continuous floor.
Absolutely.
Going throughout. Residential.
Residential refrigerator, pantries, sleep number beds, and you know, as you step to the back of the coach, you know, you're back into your second bathroom. Washer, dryer.
Okay, so it's not the one unit anymore. It's stackables now.
Stackables, and you know, it works out great. People say it takes a little bit longer, but with stackables, it works out really well.
Okay, so here we've got a shower that you don't have to be a contortionist.
No, it works out really well. You know, little seat, shave your legs if you're the lady. Hopefully the guys aren't shaving them in their legs, but it works out great.
And absolutely amazing. This wall covering here is pretty interesting. It's got some new patterns.
New pattern. Also, if you notice, there's a radius roof in the bathroom, and what it does, it gives you the illusion of that whole bathroom area being so much bigger.
Interesting. Yeah, because you're not a flat roof.
And,
interesting. King or queen?
King bed in this particular model, and again, it's sleep number mattress in this. You step down, we use solid doors throughout.
Not those hollowed out doors.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you know, John, this is great. I mean, it's a super unit. You know, it offers everything that you're going to want, but it's not for everybody.
Right. And
we know that, and that's why we are carrying Winnebago product, which is just a tremendous unit. We do their gas coaches, and we're doing the same thing with Coachman. I'm sorry. You know.
So whatever entry level you're at, I shouldn't say entry level, but whatever price point you're at in a motorized Class A, you can probably find it here. Would I be safe to say that?
We'd like to think that for sure. And you know, one thing to keep in mind, yes, we're showing you motorized because that's what we're bringing to the Boston Show. We're here 52 weeks a year. We do service, we do parts. The biggest part of our business here at Diamond RV is towables. We carry Montana, we carry Cougar. That's the #1 selling Highline fifth wheel and #1 selling midline fifth wheel with Cougar in the country, and have been for double digits in the years. We carry Springdale trailers made by Keystone, Cougar trailers made by Keystone. So we carry what we consider our full line of Keystone. What's that mean to the customer? If they need our support, we have it. We've got some clout with the manufacturer.
And it's really one-stop shopping.
Yeah, exactly. So,
because some people, if they're getting into the RV lifestyle for the first time, they don't really know what a travel trailer is versus a fifth wheel versus a pop-up, right, Mark?
You are so correct, John. And again, we're starting at 17 feet. So we're carrying the ultralights by Summerlin Springdale. We carry the Kodiaks, also a Keystone company, and we've got Aspen Trail. So
define ultralight, because a lot of people think that they've got to get this big diesel pickup truck with the double back axle.
Well, heck, John, we carry the ultralight trailers starting under 2,000 pounds. So in a lot of cases, if you have a big 4-cylinder SUV or a small 6-cylinder SUV, you're able to tow it. So what does that mean? You know what? You're a young couple getting going. You got your first little baby, and you need to get out of that tent. You got an SUV to haul them around. We can accommodate you.
Okay. So you don't have to drop another 50 grand on a pickup truck.
Absolutely not. And you know what? When you're not towing it, you're still getting good gas mileage.
Exactly, and a lot of people can keep it at a campground for a whole season at once.
100% correct.
Okay, so give us the address. You said before you're here 52 weeks a year.
We are. I lied to you. We actually closed the week between Christmas and New Year's. But you know what?
You still got phone calls, right?
Never mind that. We set some appointments, and we had a great week between Christmas and New Year. So, Diamond RV Center, 188 West Street, West Hatfield, Massachusetts, between exit 21 and 22 of I-91. And you know what? We're here 7 days a week, John. We're even here on Sundays, you know, just to help support our people.
And most of your inventory is available on the website, which is what, Mark?
www.diamondrv.com.
So we want to tell everybody to stop and see your display at the Boston
show. And I'll tell you what, if you come see us at the Boston show and you're interested in the Newmar, please ask for me and we'll have something a little special for you.
Great. There we go, Mark. Thanks so much.
Thanks, John.